Hello there. I'm Dr. Ilsa, a physician and nutritionist with over 2 decades of experience caring for the beautiful minds of aging adults. If you're over 70 or love someone who is, then what I'm about to share could make a real difference in how the brain stays sharp, focused, and alive with clarity, even as the candles on the birthday cake keep growing. Now, let's be honest, aging can be a beautiful journey, but it does come with challenges, especially when it comes to memory, focus, and keeping our minds as vibrant as our spirits. You might forget a name here or misplace the keys there, but it doesn't mean your mind can't be trained, nurtured, and protected. Today, I want to talk to you like a friend, a guide, someone who deeply cares, and walk you through 5 daily habits that can help keep your brain sharp well into your 70s and beyond. These are habits backed by science, but more importantly, they are practical and deeply human. Let's start this journey together, gently, wisely, and with a touch of hope. Let's take a gentle look at what really happens to the brain as we age. You see, the brain is like a garden. In our younger years, it's full of vibrant growth, fast connections, sharp memory, blooming creativity. But as we get older, that garden changes. Some flowers may wilt, the pathways become slower, and weeds of forgetfulness start to appear. This is all natural. It doesn't mean something is wrong. It just means we have to tend to that garden with more care. As we cross into our 70s, the brain begins to lose some of its volume. The communication between brain cells slows down, and chemicals like dopamine and serotonin, which help us feel alert and happy, may start to decline. Blood flow to the brain can reduce too, making it harder to concentrate or remember details quickly. But here's the hopeful truth. The brain remains beautifully adaptable. There's a wonderful word for this: neuroplasticity. It means that even in our later years, the brain can grow new connections. Like planting fresh seeds in that aging garden, we can encourage new life with the right habits. Science shows that people who actively engage their minds, move their bodies, eat well, sleep deeply, and connect with others, these people experience less cognitive decline. Their minds stay active, alert, and filled with curiosity. So before we dive into the 5 daily habits, I want you to hold on to this one truth. Your brain is not finished growing. It is still listening to how you live. Every choice you make is a message to your brain, and your brain, believe me, is still ready to respond. There's something powerful about the first hour of your day. It sets the rhythm, the mood, the message your body and brain receive. And one of the simplest, most overlooked ways to awaken your brain is by moving your body gently, purposefully, and early. Now, I'm not talking about heavy exercise or exhausting routines. I'm talking about soft, intentional movements, a 5-minute walk in the garden, light stretching by your bedside, or even dancing to your favorite old song while the kettle warms up. You see, movement increases blood flow, and your brain loves blood. It's like turning on the lights in a sleepy room. Oxygen rushes in, energy awakens, and your mind begins to spark. Studies have shown that even mild physical activity in the morning improves attention, memory, and mood for the entire day. And it doesn't have to be complicated. Raise your arms above your head, circle your ankles, roll your shoulders, breathe in deeply. That's it. You're telling your brain, it's a new day, and we're ready. You can even add a bit of mindfulness to this habit as you move, smile, feel your breath. Listen to your body. This connection between movement and awareness is deeply nourishing for cognitive health. If it's safe for you, step outside. Let the morning light touch your skin. Natural sunlight helps regulate your sleep hormones, which means better rest at night and better focus during the day. Remember, aging doesn't mean slowing to a stop. It means learning how to move differently, more kindly, more wisely. Your brain is watching how you begin your day, so why not start it with motion, with presence, and with a little joy? What we eat becomes what we think. That may sound poetic, but it's also very real. The brain is a hungry organ. It uses more energy than any other part of the body. And after 70, it becomes even more sensitive to what we feed it. The good news is, your kitchen can be one of your most powerful tools for mental sharpness. Let's start with the basics. Your brain loves healthy fats, the kind found in walnuts, almonds, olive oil, and especially fatty fish like salmon or sardines. These fats protect your brain cells and help improve memory and focus. Then there are the vibrant colors: berries, spinach, carrots, turmeric, and green tea. These foods are rich in antioxidants, which help fight the stress and inflammation that often come with aging. A handful of blueberries or a warm cup of green tea isn't just comforting, it's medicine for your mind. Don't forget hydration. Even mild dehydration can make you feel foggy, tired, or forgetful. Sip water throughout the day. Herbal teas, soups, and juicy fruits like oranges or watermelon can also help keep your body and brain refreshed. And here's a gentle tip. Avoid high sugar, overly processed foods as much as possible. They might feel like a quick comfort, but over time they can dull your mental clarity. Instead, build simple, beautiful meals. Oats with berries in the morning, a colorful salad with nuts at lunch, a warm, balanced dinner with protein, veggies, and herbs. Your brain listens to every bite. Feed it with care, with joy, and with a sense of purpose. Because food is not just fuel. It's a daily act of love for the mind that carries you through every moment. The brain is not meant to live in silence. It thrives in conversation, laughter, shared stories, and even the gentle presence of another human being. As we age, it becomes easier to retreat, to spend more time alone, especially if loved ones move away or life feels quieter. But isolation can slowly dim the light in the brain. Connection is not just about being with people, it's about feeling seen, heard, and valued. Even a few minutes a day of meaningful interaction can lift your mood and sharpen your mind. A phone call with a friend, sharing tea with a neighbor, smiling at someone at the grocery store. These moments might seem small, but they're powerful medicine for the aging brain. When you talk, your brain listens. It recalls words, processes emotions, interprets gestures, and engages memory. All of this builds mental strength. It's like exercise, but for your thoughts. Even more, laughter, that beautiful burst of joy, releases feel-good chemicals in the brain that reduce stress and enhance cognitive function. So don't be afraid to laugh, to tell your favorite stories again, even if it's for the 100th time. And if being physically close isn't always possible, technology can help. A video call with your grandchildren, a voice message to an old friend, even watching a familiar show where characters feel like companions. These moments of social rhythm stimulate your emotional and mental worlds. Your brain is deeply social. It remembers faces, responds to kindness, and blossoms in warmth. So reach out, speak up, stay curious about people, because staying mentally sharp isn't only about what you know. It's about who you know and how often you let them into your heart. Your brain loves a good challenge. It doesn't have to be complicated or academic, just something that makes your mind stretch a little, like a cat waking from a nap. After 70, one of the best gifts you can give your brain is the chance to keep learning, even in small ways. Think of it like this. If you stop using a muscle, it gets weak. The same goes for the mind. So keep it moving. Read a new book. Try a crossword puzzle. Learn the lyrics to a song you've always loved but never fully remembered. Each time you engage your memory, your attention, or your creativity, your brain lights up with new energy. You don't have to become a student again, but even 5 or 10 minutes a day of brain play can make a difference. Try learning a new word in another language. Play a card game. Tell a story from your childhood and try to recall every detail, even the smells or sounds. Art is another beautiful workout. Doodling, knitting, coloring, even rearranging furniture. These creative choices keep your brain engaged in patterns, decision-making, and imagination. And don't forget music. Listening to music from your younger years or learning the rhythm of a new tune can awaken long dormant memories. Music connects deeply to the brain's emotional and memory centers, making it one of the most powerful tools we have. So whatever you choose, let it be fun. Let it be curious. Let it remind you that your brain still wants to grow. You're not just keeping it sharp, you're keeping it alive with wonder. The mind never truly retires. It only waits for an invitation, and even now, it's ready to RSVP. Yes, one of the most underrated habits for a sharp mind is rest. Feel deep, nourishing rest. While the world around us may celebrate doing more, thinking more, staying busy, the brain heals and restores itself in silence, in slowness, and especially during sleep. When you sleep, your brain doesn't turn off. In fact, it works harder, cleaning out waste, storing memories, and repairing connections. That's why after a good night's sleep, everything feels clearer. You remember names faster. Your mood feels lighter. You make decisions more calmly. Sleep is not laziness, it's maintenance. Music connects deeply to the brain's emotional and memory centers, making it one of the most powerful tools we have. So, whatever you choose, let it be fun, let it be curious, let it remind you that your brain still wants to grow. You're not just keeping it sharp, you're keeping it alive with wonder. The mind never truly retires. It only waits for an invitation, and even now, it's ready to RSVP. Yes, one of the most underrated habits for a sharp mind is rest. But sleep changes as we age. It may become lighter or shorter. That's why sleep hygiene becomes important. Try to go to bed and wake up at the same time every day, even on weekends. Avoid heavy meals, caffeine, or bright screens before bedtime. Instead, wind down with calming rituals, a warm bath, soft music, gentle stretches, or a good book. Keep your bedroom quiet, cool, and dark. Let it be a sacred space, not just for sleep, but for peace. If naps help, keep them short and earlier in the day so nighttime sleep stays strong. And don't forget about mental rest during the day. A few moments of stillness, breathing slowly, sitting with a cup of tea without checking the time. These pauses are not wasted moments. They're small invitations for your brain to breathe. You don't need to chase sleep. You need to welcome it. Treat rest as part of your health routine, just like food, movement, and conversation. Because a rested brain is a sharp brain, and no matter your age, you deserve the kind of rest that helps your mind wake up stronger. Let me paint a simple picture for you. Imagine waking up around 7 a.m., and instead of rushing, you take a moment to stretch. You roll your shoulders, walk slowly to the window, take a deep breath, and smile at the morning light. That's your movement, soft and awakening. You head to the kitchen and prepare a warm bowl of oats with berries and walnuts, and maybe a boiled egg or a cup of green tea. That's your mindful nutrition, simple, powerful, and brain-loving. Later in the day, you call an old friend, share a story, maybe even laugh a little. That's your social connection, your brain lighting up in the joy of being heard. Then, after lunch, you pick up a puzzle or read a few pages from a favorite book. You might even hum along to a song that brings back old memories. That's your brain workout, subtle but strong. As evening comes, you slow down. Dim the lights, play soft music, and sip a warm herbal tea before slipping into bed by 10. That's your rest, earned and healing. One day. 5 habits, a sharper, calmer, more joyful mind. So here we are, my friend. You've just walked through 5 powerful habits, simple steps with deep impact. And if you're wondering, can I really do all this? Let me tell you gently, yes, you can. Not all at once, not perfectly, but one moment at a time. You're not just aging, you're evolving. Your brain is still listening, still learning, still capable of joy, clarity, and strength. Each new day is a quiet invitation to care for your mind, not with pressure, but with kindness. I'm Dr. Ilsa, and it's been an honor to walk this path with you. If you found this helpful, share it with someone you love. Sometimes the smallest habit can create the biggest shift, not just in memory, but in how alive we feel. Stay curious, stay connected, and never stop nurturing the most powerful part of you, your mind. Stay well,